All right, so we bought this four-wheeler and the guy that owned it previously painted it and it was terrible. So we pulled all the plastic, we repaired some of the cracks utilizing a soldering iron, which was really cool. And then we needed to strip the paint. So I used a few different paint strippers, and this one was by far the best. Use that if you can find it. So you spray it on, it immediately starts to bubble up. This stuff is super strong. But like I said, it's the best. Some of the other ones smelled like dead fish, and this one was just potent. You were like, all right, this is probably going to work. So I did a little test run. I sprayed it on these pieces, and then I put it up against my fence, and I sprayed it with a pretty weak stream. So if you had a power washer, it would certainly work a lot better. Um, so yeah, very happy with it. It pulled this paint off really well, um, and obviously threw it up on my fence. So I had to then get that off. So we did this to all of the plastics that are on the four wheeler, and it definitely helps. So from there, I went to sanding. Now I started at 600 and it looked good. Like it smoothed it out, but there was still a lot of swirls and sand marks, and I did not want those. So, um, I did this kind of as a test run just in this one spot, but then I quickly realized I needed a little bit lower grit because I originally did like 150, and then I went straight to 600 and realized that wasn't the best. So ultimately, I started over with a lower grit and slowly built up, and was definitely much happier with that. So use the old heat gun technique, which I just learned about, which is phenomenal. Uh, I wish the person we bought it from had known this technique prior to painting it, because painting the plastic just did not look good and it was not good quality. So again, I did this heating on what I previously sanded, and then realized, I should have started with a lower grit and built up slowly. So this is what I used to do that. So again, I was at like a 150 and then built up. So this is a better representation of what that looks like when you go from 150 to 200 and just build up from there. And using the heat gun was really great. Now it's not perfect. This plastic was super faded. I'm sure people have better options for getting this to look better, but overall we're really happy with how it came out so far. I think I am going to try doing a McGuire's compound and polish. So we'll try that out and probably put that in another video. But again, the heat gun technique worked really well. This heat gun I got from Harbor Freight. Pretty sure you can also get it on Amazon. But really happy with this heat gun. Totally worth it. I'm going to use this on a lot of projects in the future. So real quick, I'll show you what it kind of a before and after, one panel versus the other, and obviously a pretty stark difference. So I did that same sanding technique on the hood, and then I used the heat gun on it, and you can see it just really looks so much better, and it's kind of therapeutic using the heat gun if I'm being honest. So I'll give you a quick other before and after shot, and then that's going to be it. We'll make another video in the future with all the plastic on there. We also made some changes to some of the mechanics, and yeah, so there's the video. Thanks for watching.